Hi, I'm Mary Giuffre. At 61, I've done a fair amount of stuff. I'm a TV producer, director, and editor, and I've collaborated with international broadcasters and celebrities. I've co-authored 2 international award-winning kids' books. I'm the co-founder of Ruby's Legacy, a nonprofit organization created to promote awareness and to encourage advocacy to stop puppy mills and animal cruelty in Canada. And now, I'm one of 21 unstoppable women who tell their naked truth in a book titled I Bared My Chest. In this book, real women from around the globe and from all walks of life tell their stories in an effort to empower others to embrace who they are regardless of age, culture, creed, sexual orientation, or situation. These 21 captivating chapters dares women to be brave, bold, and ballsy. Along with writing our own chapter, we've also been challenged to put ourselves out there to be brave, bold, and ballsy on video. This is a challenge for me. I'm not a fan of labels because the minute you label something, there's an expectation to live up to that label, good or bad. However, if I set the labels aside, I admit that I've been standing up against bullshit my whole life. I stuck up for the underdog when I was a kid. I've stood up to nuns and against ridiculous rules. I've put myself between my peace-loving husband and the fist of a guy twice his size. I've publicly called out racists and physically defended myself against unwanted attention more than once. Is this brave, bold, or ballsy? I don't know. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Because I've also been a dog lover as long as I can remember, a few years ago, when my husband and I heard about 125 dogs who had been rescued from puppy mills, we offered video services to the Humane Society to help get the dogs their forever homes. And of course, we fell in love with and were adopted by a sweet little girl we named Ruby. This is Ruby. She was with us barely 2 years before sickness caused by the horrible conditions she lived in for 6 years took her from us. When she died, we published a kids' book about her life, and because of the success of the book, people kept asking, "What are you going to do about puppy mills?" Having absolutely no idea what I was getting myself into, but knowing it was the right thing to do, I started Ruby's Legacy as an animal advocacy group on Facebook. I contacted a member of Parliament who is proposing a bill meant to improve Canada's pathetic 125-year-old animal welfare laws, and I was privileged to work with him and his team to support these changes. I connected with thousands of like-minded advocates across Canada through social media and challenged people to write their elected officials. My husband and I created multiple videos, and our team of advocates drove government officials to distraction with thousands of letters and social media events that had Canadian members of Parliament begging our champion MP to please make it stop. And this went on for 10 months. In the end, Ruby's Legacy was recognized in the Canadian House of Commons as a grassroots animal welfare organization. When the day came for the big vote, our Canadian government, known as one of the most progressive in the world when it comes to human rights and social justice, voted against the bill. Sadly, they refused to support kinder, gentler laws for our animals. However, they can be certain we will not be silent. During this time, I also connected with Charlene Myers of Animal Cruelty Legislation Advocates Canada. Charlene has been an avid animal welfare champion for years, and while working closely with her, she shared her passion for gaining Canada-wide acknowledgement for what is referred to as the link, that says animal cruelty is a violent crime which signals the potential for animal abusers to become perpetrators of violence toward human beings. It is my intention to help further her pursuit. Since being rescued by Ruby, my recognition of injustice and my appreciation of what is right has increased immensely, and I believe it is my duty and our collective responsibility to protect the innocence of our world. Not because I'm brave, not because I'm bold, and not because I'm ballsy, but because it's the right thing to do. So yes, I guess I am all those things. We will never be unstoppable if we don't first take action. So I challenge every one of you, male, female, gay, straight, trans, black, white, brown, Asian, or multiracial, to get naked with the unstoppable women of I Bared My Chest. Are you brave, bold, and ballsy? Show us. I dare you.